All right, folks, I want you to listen closely to this harsh financial reality. Nearly a third of Americans have a credit score lower than a 600, and over 68 million Americans have bad credit. Now, a few weeks ago, I introduced you to a man who can help change all that. He's the author of The Chemistry of Credit and the owner of Ashton Henry Financial. Please welcome back Ashton Henry.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing, man? Good to see you again.
Thank you for having me.
Why do you think, man, so many people ignore their credit score until it's too late?
First of all, most people aren't educated about credit. Secondly, most people aren't aware that because you have a negative item on your credit report, that doesn't mean that you have to wait 7 or 10 years to have that negative item removed off your credit report. That's absolutely false. And thirdly, most people don't realize how much important it is to have a high credit score, because you lose so many opportunities. Your credit determines so many different things, whether you're trying to get a house, get a car, get a mortgage, whatever it is, your credit determines those things.
So bad credit, that can even affect your dating life.
Absolutely.
And the reason I'm saying that is because a few weeks ago, I asked Ashton to help out a young man named Trey. Now, he's a former bachelor that I kicked off the show doing a dating segment because he gave an answer to a young woman's question. She said, if there was one thing you could change, what would you change? And the young man was just being honest. He said, I would have took better care of my credit. So I got up lovingly, put my arms around him, and walked his ass off stage because she's not getting ready to pick you. Well, Ashton has been working with Trey for a couple of weeks now and has some great news to share. So, ladies and gentlemen, he's right there in the audience. Please welcome back Trey. Trey, how you doing, young man?
I'm doing great, thank you.
Well, that's good, man. How's it been for you working with Ashton?
It's been really exciting, it's been really great, and it's a life-changing experience for me now. So I'm just living the next step for me.
So, Ashton, tell us exactly what you did for Trey.
Well, first of all, Trey had a lot of high balances on his credit. So first thing that we did was we pulled his credit. We did a detailed analysis to see what's negatively affecting his credit score. So he had collection accounts, late payments, also charge-offs on his credit reports. So what we actually did, we paid down his balances to under 30%. We also removed the negative item, the collection account, the charge-off account, and we also updated some of the late payments that he had on his credit report to help him overall with his credit.
So, Ashton, you were able to increase Trey's credit score by how many points?
We were able to increase his credit score by over 200 points.
Trey, what'd you think about that?
It was so many things going on in my head, I just couldn't pay all at once. But with this new credit score, I'm actually looking to buy a house now. So it's just a lot more experience for me and a lot more life-changing, I want to say. So I'm just really thankful for Ashton actually pinching into me.
So that's pretty amazing that you could do that in such a short period of time.
Yeah, and most people just aren't aware of that. It doesn't matter what's negative on your credit.
How? How'd you do it?
So basically, we have what's called the Fair Credit Reporting Act, and it's a law that was placed by Congress to help the consumers because credit bureaus, they're simply in the business of collecting and selling information, collecting and selling credit information. They don't care if a negative item is accurate on your credit report, and we're able to go in and dispute those negative items to get them off your credit report to put people back in a better position with their credit score.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, folks. Your credit score is everything, and if you want to change your life, you need to head over to AshtonHenryFinancial.com and sign up today. Now, here's the deal. For under $200, you can get your credit score right. Trust me. I had bad credit for so many years. I just said, hell, I'm going to wait to 7 years and ride it out. Because I didn't have no way to fix it, and I actually thought you had to wait 7 years. I wish I'd have known, better back in the day. I wish I had. And I want you all to think about that, man, because this is something, remember, like he just said, credit bureaus are just in the business of selling their information. They don't care if it's correct, inaccurate. They don't care if you caught up, paid it off. That's not what they're there for. So you could do yourself a service. So if you want to learn more about credit and how it works, I want you to grab a copy of his book. It's called The Chemistry of Credit. Just get the book And it's available on his site. That's AshtonHenryFinancial.com. That book is available. And you can solve this yourself. You really can. You just pay less than $200 and let them do it for you. That's how it works?
That's how it works.
You'll do it for them?
Yeah, so we basically prepare the letters, send them out to the clients, and make sure that we're able to walk them through the process. And also, again, not just signing up for credit repair. We get credit monitoring, identity monitoring. We also have a credit attorney on hand to help our clients through the process. Whatever it is that they're dealing with right now with bad credit, we can actually help them.
Trey, congratulations, man. Hey, you looking good now. Trey, you got a haircut. You got a 770 credit score. A lot of women saw that, Trey.
Yeah.
A lot of women saw that, Trey. Trey, you about to blow up, baby.
I'm there.
And I said thank you again to you, Ashton. We'll be right back, folks. Hey, you made it to the end of this video. I got a lot more that you're going to enjoy, so just click to watch the next one. And make sure you subscribe to always know what's happening.